All right, boys and girls, we are back, and neither one of them are looking at the screen. All right, thank you very much for your attention. Back for another episode of the Clashmore Mics podcast for the fans and by the fans, as you all know. We appreciate you joining us again back in the pub. We are well. Say again.
Oh, I was back in the pub.
Oh yeah, back in the pub. Before we get to our bartender this week, in keeping with our tradition here, we welcome a first-time guest and a board favorite, Matt, aka Rodstown 23. That's my bad. Sorry about that, Matt.
That's a great start. No, that's perfect. I appreciate it. It's an absolute
welcome in.
honor, gentlemen. Thank you.
Heck yeah. I am kind of I don't know how to feel about this because Matt's got a full head of head there. He's kind of ruining the golden domes that we kind of have going on, right?
I can throw a beanie or hat.
We got the golden domes going here. So we're a little jealous, but no, Matt, appreciate you coming on, brother.
That is a nice head of lettuce. I will say I am pretty jealous.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think out of all of our guests, Matt's rocking the best hair. Roggs is, he's rocking it. So there we go.
Yeah, I mean, I think Patches has a pretty good head too. He's just always wearing that hat.
Yeah, he does. But Roggs coming in, he's got his all styled up.
Yeah, he's got the coif. He's got the Bama boy coif.
Hey, we're trying, right? We're just gotta
it's working.
Good, feel good, podcast good, right? Whatever the saying is.
Yeah, looks good.
It's working. Here, we didn't even give him a proper here. Let's welcome him in proper.
This is what happens, guys. When I let KC try to do things, this is what you get.
Hear the applause? Okay. Well, then you get the applause.
Let's try it again.
You do it then.
Pick it up. Go ahead and announce the guest.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome in. Let's do this again. Rewind.
No, we ain't doing it again.
I'm just saying. Welcome in, Matt, our new guest, Rodstown 23. Matt, welcome back.
Thank you. It's still an honor. It's been great. Yeah.
He's still honored. We're loving it. Yeah.
He's still on.
Still on. Yeah. Honors keeping going. Yeah.
All right. Let's move on.
Give it a little bit.
What did the bartender pour for you guys tonight?
I gotta go first. All right. I'm doing a bullpen game, and I have a bunch of these Sweetwater IPAs. Got to show it.
Go ahead and show it.
You don't have to.
Let's show the world.
Yeah, go ahead.
There it is. Look at that.
There it is.
Yeah, we're reaching deep in the bullpen tonight.
There you go. I'm going to my heater that I always go to. My fastball that KC loves so much. The usual. Yeah. I've been waiting for this one all day.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Weak.
What you got, KC? The old fashioned?
Weak. If my soundboard worked, I'd be booing you right now.
My drink tastes as good as you running that soundboard.
I'll get it right. I'll figure it out.
Sure.
The people want it. They just don't know it.
Yeah.
The people want it. They just don't know it. Okay. Anyway, I'm just doing an old fashioned again. I was going to do something a little different this week, but I was drinking wine for dinner and I don't know. I didn't want to drink.
I want you to try that old fashioned with the tequila. Have you tried it with tequila?
I don't like. I think I told you this last week. I don't like tequila. I like everything but tequila. I'll do it with gin. I'll do it with vodka. I like everything but. I don't like tequila.
Is there any tequila drink you would drink, like a transfusion with tequila?
I had Clase Azul. Have you heard of that? That giant tall bottle that Yeah. A buddy of mine had a bottle of that a couple years ago, kind of before it actually just like exploded in price. I'm sure it was still overpriced then. I mean, I'm not sure that's really actually good tequila. I think you're kind of more paying for the bottle there. But
bottle is sweet.
It's kind of, it tasted sweet. It was like, I think it was flavored pretty heavily with other things. But with tequila's kind of shicey like that you don't have to declare certain things on it. So I liked it, but I also don't think it was like true tequila. So I kind of don't count it. But that's probably the closest I get is something like that. And it's, $200 a bottle or whatever, which is
you know what?
stupid.
I'm going to commit. I'm going to have a tequila drink next week.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll mix it up for you. Just for you guys.
There you go. All right. Well, let's get it going. Plowing ahead.
Plowing ahead.
We're gonna start. Let's plow. Let's plow. All right. Well, let's plow into the top 25 here. This is the AP poll was released this week. Top 25. Here's what it looks like. We did our own. We're not going to do top 25, but we did our own top 10. So let's just kind of run down. We'll start at 10. Let's just everybody kind of call out who they got at number 10, and we'll go all the way to number 1 and see where we're at. Number 10, I got Bama.
LSU.
I also have LSU.
There you go. There we go.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why LSU, guys?
You first.
Kiffin, love or hate the dude. He's a good coach, man. And LSU always has talent. They just don't have the culture. And I think, we saw what he did with Ole Miss last year. With this dude can coach them up. I like the quarterback that they got from Arizona State. Kiffin, he's kind of the quarterback whisperer. So, yeah, I like the talent that they have, and I think Lane Kiffin will get the best out of him, even though I don't much like the dude. But I can give him respect for he's a hell of a coach.
Okay.
I like that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's as good a reason as any. Matt, did you have anything you wanted to add to that in particular? Or?
I don't think their schedule is super brutal for SEC standards. I also just think that kind of some of the other schools that are in the bottom half of the top 10 just don't deserve to be there. And kind of naturally, I just moved LSU up.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, with Bama, I just think that it's kind of a make or break for DeBoer. It's more of that for me than it is like, I think they're uber talented or, I mean, they got, they play an SEC schedule, so it's not crazy. They don't play Texas this year, but it's still an SEC schedule. I think that they do have LSU, I believe, but that'll be a game I want to see. But I don't know. I just think it's a big year for DeBoer, and I think it's going to be a make or break season. They need to produce, or he's going to start feeling some heat. So
didn't he just sign a huge extension? Or am I thinking? Yeah, he did, right? Like pretty recently, or in the spring.
Yep, he did. But I mean, let's be honest. Does that really matter at a school like Alabama?
I think it does. I don't think they have the money that they used to. I think they're locked in, but we'll see.
I'm not a believer in Bama, so I don't have them in the top 10 at all. So personally,
yeah, I mean, look, the bottom 8, 9, and 10, and obviously we're getting at 8 and 9, but the bottom 3, it's hard to have any conviction in any of them. So I'm certainly not bullish on Bama. You got to put somebody in there, and it was them. I almost slotted SMU in this spot at 10.
In the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, the ACC, is winnable. They almost won it last year. And
they're experienced team, maybe.
Yeah, they got some good things
in the top 15. I don't know about the top 10.
That's why I didn't put them in there. So I understand. I'm always right sometimes.
Try your soundboard real quick. You got something for me on that one?
I got it. I'm always right sometimes. I just
believe that you
erroneous. Erroneous.
Hey, he finally got one.
Did that work?
That one worked. Finally.
All right.
You are fake news.
This whole show's gonna be him hitting that damn button now.
Oh yeah, you're fucked now. It's over now.
He's been waiting a year to do this shit.
Oh shit, you're gonna drive you nuts with it. All right, where are we at? Number 9. We haven't even got past number 10.
I got Elko and his Aggies.
Okay.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are down on them, right, because of the way they finished the year, but. Again, I go back to coaching. I think Elko is one of the 10 best coaches in college football. The quarterback Reed has another year of experience. I know he's kind of hit or miss, but when he's on, he's good. And I just think another year of Elko's culture, the talent level is getting raised with the Aggies. So I'll put him at 9.
I think I speak for Matt when I say
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Oh my God, dude! This whole
A&M.
show's I'm gonna have to take that shit away from him. What? Yeah.
Hey, unplug my machine.
Sorry, Ron, you picked the wrong show to come on. Casey,
Yeah, he did. This is gonna get insufferable for sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, but A&M, I'm not feeling it. I mean, about the only thing I do have confidence there in is Elko. Aren't they replacing both of their coordinators?
Oh,
I believe they are.
They are. I mean, defense doesn't matter, but Klein left, and they promoted within, kind of Jared Parker 2.0.
Yeah, they are. They're replacing both their coordinators.
Hey, that's a good call out. Yeah, that's all fair.
Did they get I think they had 4 O-linemen drafted, which is that is just almost impossible to replace.
Yep.
I
got Texas Tech here.
Oh, you got Texas Tech.
I got Texas Tech here. I mean, the Big 12 sucks. It's a weak conference. They got a weak schedule. Even without Sorsby, they bought enough talent. They'll be there at the end somewhere. They can go 12-0 without Sorsby.
I also
Tech doesn't go on my list. Fuck Tech. So
that's fair.
Yeah.
You had Tech there too.
I have Tech at 9. Yeah, I do.
Too.
But I just think
let him talk.
Their defense is nasty, and they have just a horrific schedule, and they're gonna just absolutely suffocate everyone until the playoffs, and they're going to get blown out again, but that's fine because they're not within the national title tier team, so whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, the schedule's bad. I am curious about the quarterback. I would have them in there if they could have kept the quarterback, but I agree with you guys.
The whole situation is just insane to me.
Yeah. Their schedule does blow. Are they truly a top 10 team? I don't think so, but they'll probably be there because of the schedule.
Well, that's what I mean. I just expect them to be there, and then they'll lose in the quarterfinals or whatever. Number 8, I got BYU. Who you guys got?
Indiana.
I have Ole Miss.
3 different teams.
3 different teams.
Someone go first. Go. I want BYU. Please expand on that.
Yeah. So BYU for me, I just think I like Sataki. I think it's his best team yet. They got Backermeyer and their running back are the stars of the team. They got a strong offensive lineman. They got a top-notch defense, and they don't play Texas Tech. Their hardest game is Notre Dame. They could definitely they should go 10-2. They could go 11-1. Hell, they could go 12-0. They could be one of Notre Dame's only win or loss, excuse me. I like them. I think in that conference with that team, I think they got a shot.
Yeah, I don't think their talent level is top 10, but you made good points about the schedule, and they are a tough team, and so I could see it, but I don't know. I had Indiana here. Kurt is he's probably the best coach in college football as far as like X's and O's, and I think they kept both the coordinators again, which I cannot believe. Like, how that defensive coordinator should have been picked up 2 years ago. How is he? That's crazy that he hasn't been offered a job yet. Like, that's wild to me. But I just don't think that they can hit all these transfers again like they did last year. Like, that feels like not something that you can annually do and hit the way that they did. They got the number 1 pick. Like, I just don't think that's going to happen again. I do think he's a hell of a coach, and he's got the best coordinators in the game, so I think they're going to be good. But I think they kind of top out right around like the 7 area. And they play in the Big Ten. I mean, it's competitive, so we'll see what happens.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
And you had Ole Miss?
Ole Miss. I just think Trinidad's awesome. And I think they're going to miss Kiffin. All right. I was telling Casey before we got on here, I hate my list already, but I kind of already hate this. But, yeah, I just think Trinidad's just amazing. I think their skill talent's really good. I think they will just find a way to be the 3rd best team in the SEC.
I love the pick because when we do the next one, that's who I have next. I have Ole Miss at 6. And when you talk about teams playing with the chip on their shoulder, you got Notre Dame, but Ole Miss has one too. They want to show that we're not just Lane, like we can do this without Lane, and them keeping Tristan's huge. So I love that pick. I think
don't jump 7. Don't jump 7. Who you got at 7?
No, that's I had Ole Miss next. Sorry, I got the numbers mixed up.
Yeah, you jumped 7. Who you got at 7, Matt?
I have Texas at 7.
Oh wow,
that's who I got.
Y'all got Texas that low? Or
I just think I think I'm not the biggest believer in Arch, which is I know is blasphemy, so I'm sorry.
Agreed. No, I agree.
Any fan
I
that comes
agree.
after me, I'm super sorry. I also just think Sark, there's something about him that just seems like they get in these moments, like whether it's Georgia or whether these big games in the playoffs, and for some reason this guy that's an incredible offensive mind, incredible play caller, just seems like everything goes off the rails. He tightens up. Maybe he'll prove it to me. I don't know, but I just have to see it first.
Yeah, I agree. I don't trust Sark. I don't trust Arch. Apparently Coleman, Cam Coleman left with an injury.
No, he didn't.
Oh, was that fake? Did I get Twittered?
This guy. If you're in the group thread, do not trust anything this dude sends you as far as Twitter. Like,
hey man,
bro, at least check the shit. That's total fake news. Where's your fake news for that? That was fake news. This is your time to get that fake news.
Okay, fair enough. I got Twittered, man. The shit happens. It's all look.
That should spell Thamel right, like in his name. Like that should have been your first clue.
Was it Tamel? Just Tamel?
Yeah, like you spelled the fucking name wrong.
Dude, I just scroll and send. I don't know, man. Shit.
Oh, I know you do.
That's funny.
You do. But no, Coleman's
that's funny.
Fine. So yeah.
What about Gooseby, the offensive tackle? Did he actually get hurt, or was that fake too?
No, he did get hurt, but it's a bone bruise. It wasn't as bad. As
okay.
So I mean,
whatever. I just don't trust him. I think that they have a lot of talent. I think they're going to underachieve.
I mean, it's fair,
simple as
but I have Texas much higher than that. But yeah, I had Ole Miss in the spot for all the reasons Rog talked about last time.
Okay.
We lost the graphic.
Yeah, I know. I took it away.
All right. We get the point now. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I took it away. Everybody had time to see that. We're going off our own list. So number 6, Indiana. I have Indiana at number 6.
I got Georgia.
I also have Georgia.
There we go. Rog's and I got a couple of the same. I'm not a believer in this Georgia team as far as, yes, top 10 team clearly, but I could actually see them being, I could see LSU and Ole Miss being better than Georgia personally. But yeah, I got them at 6. Quarterback's decent, pretty good, but I don't know. Kirby doesn't have like that big talent edge that he had before. And from what I've seen of Georgia in the playoff, I just don't see it. So I'll put them at 6, but I could see them at 8 or 9 as well.
I think the top 7 teams could all win the national title. I don't think teams beyond that can. I just think with Georgia, they're always going to be super physical. If they can stay healthy, I mean, I know last year they were decimated with injuries. Like, they can body blow teams, but I do agree that I don't know if Gunnar Stockton's like a national title quarterback, but also, what do I know? So, and also their receivers, like, it seems like every year they go into the portal, get a few guys. For some reason, it doesn't work, which doesn't make any sense because they're getting good players. But again, I think what's his name, Mike Bobo, not a huge believer. No offense.
No, I can't stand Bobo. That's why I have him kind of low. Like if they had a legit offensive coordinator, I might revisit this. But I think
also, like you said about Indiana's DC, like I can't believe Glenn Schumann's still there.
Yeah, I can't. I can't believe both of them. I cannot believe nobody grabbed them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, and look, I got Georgia at 5. I mean, skipping over Indy, I had Indiana higher than you did, Jervis. I mean, at 6, I actually like them as much or more. I think their transfers are going to hit. I think that their D should, is obviously going to be strong again with that coordinator and the pieces that they have there. They have an easier schedule than Notre Dame on paper. Indiana does. So I like them at 6. I think that they're still going to have a strong season with the coaching and the schedule that they have. Segueing to number 5, that's where I have Georgia. As far as the quarterback is concerned, Matt, you mentioned Stockton not being a national championship quarterback. What was the name of the guy that they just won the 2 championships with? Stetson Bennett. I mean,
but it's different now, man. The playoff is different. Yeah, it's different now.
It's true. That's true. But I mean, it's when you have when you have a nucleus like they have, and you have talent and defense, which they'll have, they're fifth in returning snaps in the country. They have, great backfield and a tight end. They're always a good defense. If they spread the field a little bit more, they're going to be a dangerous team. I could see them, being an underachieving team as well, but I just don't think they will be.
They're going to be well coached. So I could see the transfers hitting, but I mean, them hitting it the way they did last year, I just, we'll see.
You got a 5. Give me 5.
This one is going to, I think this team might be the most talented team in the country, but I just don't trust them in the playoffs. Oregon. So love Moore. I think Dante Moore could go first in the draft. He has that kind of talent. I think Oregon's right there with Notre Dame, maybe Texas is like the top 3 talented teams in the country as far as talent. But every time they get there, they shit the bed. So I'm going to put them at 5, but this is the one that I could see them being in the national championship game. This is easy. They got a great team as far as talent. Can they be coached? Can they be tough in the playoffs? That's the question. So, and I think Dante is going to cook. I do. I think he's great.
Yep. Matt, who you got? 5.
I have Indiana at 5. We don't have. I just think they're still really good and they're unbelievably well coached. And I think the weird new Colorado ruling, getting the 2 trench guys back to an already pretty good defensive line, I just think they're going to be really good.
Yep. Well, we'll just keep the baton going. At number 4, I have Oregon. I don't trust Lanning to win the big one. Honestly, he's kind of approaching that. I'll have to see it to believe it. But I agree that I think Dante Moore. I agree with Jervis. I think Dante Moore is an animal. I think he'll likely be the number 1 pick in the draft. There's a lot of football to be played to make any proclamations on that for sure. But, it looks like that should be the case. They might have the best defensive line in the nation. My biggest concern with them is they also have a new offensive coordinator and new defensive coordinator as well. So that's my big question mark. That's what kind of kept them a little bit lower on the list for me is, new coordinators is always a concern, especially when it's on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, it's a great point. Underrated concern too. People don't never account for that.
Yep.
Wait, what number are we on? Sorry.
4. No, you're fine. 4.
I also have Oregon at 4. So we don't have to rehash everything. Totally agree. Super talented team. I'm not a huge, I know Clark Lee worked, but the internal promotion thing, when you're that big of a program with unlimited money, really anyone in kind of top 7 to 10, you should go out and try to hire a beast.
The best guy.
But then
have a Hartline or Mickens or something that, it's natural, but I agree with you. Otherwise you'll get great. Yeah.
I just think it's going to be a significant down.
Yeah. But both Hartline and Mickens got passed over.
I know. I get the point, but I would understand it more if they were internal. If you're like, well, I'm promoting Hartline, I think we'd be like,
I thought he was kind of bad last year, Hartline. That's a whole different story. But I know what you're saying. It's tough to. Yeah, that's for another podcast. I hear you though.
Yeah, so mine is speaking of Heartline, mine is Ohio State. All kinds of skill talent. I don't know how I feel about saying, but when they get to playoffs, they're an animal, right? So when they get there, they're tough to knock out. So and they still have a lot of talent. I know people are kind of down on them, but yeah, so I'll put them at 4. I don't love the quarterback. I think he's accurate and he's good, but I don't love it. But I'm curious to see how the defense plays too.
Ohio State at 4. Okay. All right.
Ohio State at 4.
All right. So who you got at 3, Jervis?
Well, the one that I got Texas there. And I just have them. I agree with all your points. I don't like Sark. I think he's kind of soft in the playoffs. But damn, dude, their offensive talent is ridiculous. Wingo and Coleman. And, I know we ragged a lot on Archie last year, but, dude, he played really good at the end. The last couple of games, Archie balled. So, but I get he's inaccurate as hell on some stuff too. So if he cleans it up, Texas has a shitload of talent, dude. When I was looking at mock drafts and stuff, Texas is right there near the top of most players drafted coming out this year. So
yeah, if he can be an efficient game manager,
and I think he will. I think he'll be better this year. Archie has talent. He was just inconsistent as shit last year.
Too.
Yeah, and he's a good runner.
He's got to stay healthy, but yeah.
Yeah, and they actually went and got a running back so they can hand the ball off a little bit this year. And I don't know, man. Wingo and Coleman, that's a tough. That's going to be tough to handle. And Texas actually, right. I'm curious how Muschamp does too. Last thing on Texas, they brought back Muschamp. Yeah, but I don't love that hire for him, but Texas fans seem excited about it. So I'm excited. I'm curious to see how that goes. But yeah, I got Texas at 3.
Okay, who you got?
I have Notre Dame at 3.
I like this because this means it's fair. I like this. And people aren't gonna like mine either, but go ahead.
Yeah, before the board just destroys me for this. But like I think yeah, exactly.
No, we don't want the homers on here. Yeah.
But all right. I think the top 7 teams are just so close that you're just pulling hairs. Like I think the 2 teams I have above Miami and Ohio State, for example, I just think on third down, who is your go-to guy that has to get you a first down when you're passing the ball, in a situation where the defense knows it's coming? They both have one. I don't know if Notre Dame has one. I'm not saying that they don't. Right now, I'm still in wait and see. That doesn't mean they can't win a national title. That doesn't mean they're not going to blow everyone out. But I just think they have maybe a little more of a weakness on paper than the other ones.
I think it's fair. KC, you got 3.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. I got plenty of smoke for that. Number 3, I got Miami. I think they upgraded at quarterback. I think that Mensah is probably going to be better than Beck. They're one of the concerns I have with them is the young offensive line, but obviously they got the right coach to offset that and coach that unit up. They got their attitude back. Malachi Toney could potentially win the Heisman this year. And, and they have a fairly easy schedule. They don't have some daunting schedule to get through. They could, they'll likely be undefeated. The Notre Dame game could be matched up with 2 undefeateds and whoever loses that game might be their only loss of the season. So I'd love to play him twice. I'd love to see him again in the playoffs. And have an epic rivalry renewed where we play them 2 times in 1 year. That would be amazing. But that's who I got at number 3. I think that they're actually a little underrated by a lot of people right now.
Yep.
All right, moving on. Number 2, I have Ohio State. They're
you have Ohio State over Miami.
Yeah, I do. I just look, I mean, they're just
Miami
too good.
Wore their ass out last year.
Yeah, that was last year. Miami wore us out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but Miami wore us out last year, and I think we're going to beat Miami this year. So, it's, I just think that Ohio State is there every year. I mean, you got Sane, you got Smith. If their offensive line can play better, I'm curious to see what they do at running back. I heard Bo Jackson is getting pushed.
Baby.
I heard he's getting pushed. He might not even start this year.
Bullshit.
That's what I heard. I heard he's getting pushed in camp. We'll see. But they're always, dude, it's Ohio State. The end. Move on.
Yep. I got Notre Dame at 2 for a lot of reasons that Roggs talked about. CJ Carr, there's a lot of hype, and, I understand why. He's a talented kid, comes from the family that he comes from, but we got to see it. Last year you had the best running backs in the nation. Now the offense is on him. So we got to see it. Yeah, boo all you want, but this is, these are valid concerns.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, this is my opinion. I mean, we got to see Carr come out and do it. I'm not convinced on Ash yet either. I need to see him go against quality elite teams and show that he can shut them down the way the Golden did. And last but not least, can he get over the injury bug? For whatever reason, we seem cursed on the injury front. So I want to see us get to the playoffs and actually have.
That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem.
Bro, if you're going to do them, we need better ones than that.
Dude. Biatch. That's what you are.
That's
what you are.
That's better. But no, I got them
at
2. I mean, Notre Dame's right there, top 3 talented team, but
you're crazy. All right.
We have question marks too.
Let me explain to you why they're going to be why they're number one and why they should be number one.
No, hold on. Roggs needs to give his number 2 team.
All right. Okay. Go ahead.
You can't just skip him like, well,
I have Miami too, but the floor is yours now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. My apologies. I got to get this out.
Notre Dame, we didn't have Notre Dame 1, but go ahead.
No, listen.
I broke his heart.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not even emotional. It's logic. Okay.
No, it isn't. This is pure emotion.
No, it's not. Dude, we lead the nation in returning production. Number 1 in the nation in returning production. We're returning 66% of our total snaps, 73% on defense. ESPN's FPI is bullish almost to an absurd degree on us. They got us projected to finish with 10.7 wins on average, a 74% chance of making the college football playoff. We got both coordinators back. The defensive line is going to get home with 4 guys. Finally, they're going to be able to get home with 4 guys. When you got a defensive,
that's one of the risks of going into the season. Can they get there?
I have faith that our defensive line is going to get pressure with 4. I think the Brew is going to make all the difference in the world. We'll get to that here in a little bit. I think he's going to make all the difference in the world. I think that when you get pressure with 4, it's going to change everything. It's going to take our defense to even another level, which is already projected to be the number 1 defense in the country. You got the number 1 defense in the country. You got maybe the best quarterback in the country. I'm not saying he is, but he's a Heisman hopeful. And you got an offensive line that should be better than last year. I think you're trying to steer away from saying, you're protecting your own heart by saying Notre Dame isn't number 1. Six writers voted on number 1. And there are several other people that have come out.
The consensus AP doesn't have them at number 1. So how can you sit here and say that we're only doing this out?
What I'm saying is it's not absurd to put them there. It's not absurd to put them there. 6 writers put them at number 1.
It doesn't mean like people that aren't are doing it out of fear. There's reasons why they're not number 1.
No, I'm saying you're doing it out of. I'm pointing at you. You're doing it out of fear.
Nope, they got valid questions that they might have.
So does everybody. So does Ohio State. So does everybody, man. Everybody's got a question. It's fucking September.
Yeah,
it's August.
But look, I think the biggest issue, from my opinion, is and it goes back. I do again, top 7. It's very little difference between these teams, in my opinion. But it's all right. So what? It's 3rd and long here. You got to throw it to Jordan Faison versus Jeremiah Smith versus Malachi Tony. That's and that might not matter until it's
Waco or Coleman, right?
The quarter, the semifinals, these huge games at the end when it's these plays matter. I mean, look at Penn State, right? They literally didn't throw a pass to a wide receiver. That's just my biggest fear. And my optimistic side says that will be solved. They'll figure it out. Maybe Carr's just so good that doesn't really matter. But they just have. They have a Leonard Moore on offense. I don't know if Notre Dame has a Leonard Moore on offense.
And it's a great thing, too, because what you just called out, when you think about the games that we lost to Ohio State in the finals and to Miami last year, they had 2 ballers go make plays when it mattered. Tony went and got the ball, and then Jeremiah Smith burned Gray to close the game.
Yes, but
who do we have that can do that?
Let me ask you this. Most? Do you think we have a better team this year than that team that year?
What? In 2024?
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
Talent-wise,
okay.
Yeah, but again,
okay.
But KC,
and
we have the talent doesn't mean they're going to be as good. Riley Leonard was a dog.
We're a more talented team this year. We were decimated with injuries, and as much as you like to slob on Riley Leonard,
I love me some Riley.
You love you some Riley.
And he's a dog,
dude. CJ Carr is a better quarterback than Riley Leonard. Period. Full stop. He might not be able to run the ball for 90 yards a game, but he won't need to. He's going to pick teams apart 15, 20 yards at a time.
Show me.
We will. We'll see.
Because you know what I got shown when Riley Leonard got to the playoffs and beat 3 teams and made the finals. That's what Riley Leonard did when he was at Notre Dame. He got us to the time. That's the expectation. Show me.
We'll see. We got a better team this year. We got a better quarterback. We'll be fine.
Riley would win the title with this team.
You think so?
Oh yeah, Riley. If this team stayed healthy and Riley was there, he's winning it. Dude,
I don't know, man.
Teams couldn't handle that kid.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
He's the man, but I have no idea. I think he was.
I wish we could find out. Because
But-
I mean, what if Riley would have came back last year? I bet they would have went undefeated.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. I mean,
you don't realize how good, because it wasn't pretty. It doesn't matter. He won games. I'm not talking about who's a better NFL quarterback. I'm talking about college and who can win games in college.
Yeah,
He
there's
did.
also that like indiscernible thing that college quarterbacks can have, where it's like they put a program on their back somehow, and there's no like metric to measure it. Like kind of like Pavia was. Like Leonard was.
It's a good point.
Like that.
Yeah,
like you'd
and
miss
that way.
flat route like 10 yards above their head, and you'd go crazy, and then somehow you'd run over someone.
Then it'd be 3rd and 12, and he'd get you 13 yards somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
it's a good point.
Yeah, and when you got to the red zone or 4th and short, that dude's getting it every time. That's the difference.
It was like a bulldozer. Yeah, that was.
And that's why we lost games last year, Casey, because they could not finish in the red zone and 3rd and 1, 4th and 1.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, like, I'll give you, like, I think Leonard would have been better on last year's team than he would on this year's team. I think this year's team having
the running backs, you know, that's fine.
That's a very good point. Yeah.
I would have loved to seen it, but anyway, I hope CJ becomes my favorite. You know, I want to win, but Riley.
Who do you? So all right. So I'm sorry. I did get excited. Who do you guys have as 2-1? Just to be clear, I got 2. I had Ohio State. Yeah. 1. I had Notre Dame.
I have Miami at 1, and I think Matt has
Ohio State at 1, Miami at 2.
Yeah, I had Notre Dame at 2, Miami at 1.
So we all have the same top 3. It's just scrambled.
Well, I had Texas in the top 3.
Oh, you did?
I had Ohio State at 4, so that's the only difference.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right. You're right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Moving on now. God, now it's going to get juicy again. Top 25 for Notre Dame. You know, we're running a little long, so let's try to move through this back end a little quick. Who you guys got at 25?
Wait, real quick. Like, for the context of this, right? It's who we think the 25 most impactful players are, like, however you want to say impactful, right?
Whatever. Yeah. I mean, yes, the way I did my list. Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. Let's clarify it for the audience as well. So, like, the intent here, at least the way I built my list, was who do I think is going to make the most impact on the field in 2026 for this season, on field impact. That was how I did my list.
All right.
I hate my list already. All right, let's go.
Let's own it. Your favorite, Casey, 25, Quincy Porter.
Dude.
Yep. Dude comes back mid-year and starts cooking. You heard it here first. Dude. I'm all aboard the Quincy Porter train. Yep. Bro, I couldn't even hear it. If you're a boomy boom.
Brother,
This guy.
You hear that?
Yeah, I heard it. Roggs, who's your 25?
I have Luke Talich, 25.
Solid.
Talich is a good pick. I had him at 25 for a little bit. He ended up dropping off my list.
Great, Casey. Who do you got at 25?
I don't have Quincy Porter. I'll tell you that much. Quincy Porter is not even going to barely see the field this year. If he catches 5 passes all year, I'll be shocked. I have Jasper Scaife, the punter. I think he is going to be an absolute weapon.
I think it was Sampson that said it. Like, I don't think he's going to punt enough this year.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. When he does, he's going to kick it 55 yards every time. That's what I'm counting.
I'm not even going to participate in this. I have no desire to talk about the fucking punter. So
you act like the kicker and the punter aren't a part of the fucking team. I don't understand.
Oh, they are. I just don't care
it's
about
one thing to not
podcast.
So, I don't. Okay.
All right,
I don't want to listen to you about the fucking punter, bro. Trust me.
I'm not trying to go on a diatribe. I'm just saying I think he's going to be a weapon. He's worthy of being in the top 25 players for impact. 24, I got Jaden Greathouse.
I got Jalen Sneed.
I have Onye.
Okay.
I think I like all those were good picks, though.
Yep. All right. 23. Who you got?
Keely.
Ashton Craig.
I got Micah Gilbert.
Okay.
Yeah. I just still don't trust Gilbert, man. I got to see it on the field, dude.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
I mean,
I got to see it on Saturday.
It's pretty trusting, though.
Say again?
I mean, a top 25 player is pretty trusting, though, right?
It
That's why
is.
he's not
I
on
mean,
my
he's.
list.
I got him at 23 outside of starter production. I mean, it's. I would have put here's what I mean by that. I would have put him higher if I thought that he was going to start, play real boundary minutes, and be very effective. I think he's going to get some catches because somebody has to. Carr is going to throw the ball.
He's holding that spot warm, bro.
Somebody's got to catch it. Exactly.
He's holding that spot warm.
That's a good way to put it. All right, 22. Who you got?
Tiana Gray.
I have Mylan Graham.
Really? You got who?
Mylan Graham.
Okay. Yeah, that's viable too. I got Cooper Flanagan.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I just don't think tight end. I don't think we're going to get a ton of production.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think so. 21.
I have Flanagan here, so we're close.
There you
He's
go.
going to play a lot of snaps, right? So
yeah,
they need him to be a good blocker, and he's got.
But he's going to he'll catch 20. I bet he catches 20 passes all year.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah,
but he's going to be vital in the blocking game, and I like the attitude that kid has. So.
Oh my God, he kills people.
He wants to fight everybody. I love it. We need that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Who you got at 22, Matt?
21. I have DJ McKinney.
That's a good one. I got him. Yeah, that's a good one.
Who you got?
I just went.
Yeah,
I
no,
had
I
Flanagan.
We were at 22. I did Cooper Flanagan at 22. So who you guys got at 21?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I went next. I had Flanagan next.
Yeah.
Flanagan, that's DJ. Right. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Drink's hitting hard.
Who?
Yeah, I got you. You know who I got? I got the fucking kicker. I got Spencer Porath at 21.
I have him even higher. So yeah.
Rage out. You got him even higher. Exactly. I had him higher. I slowly kind of moved him down over the course of the week.
I'm not going to say anything.
Good. Shut the fuck up. 20.
Sully, I think he's going to start now that Augustine's hurt. So we need him to be, he needs to be effective. I actually will be. He's got a lot. He's played some, so I think he will be.
Go ahead.
Huge too. He's like 6'8".
Yeah,
I have Cooper Flanagan here.
Yeah, so we all have Flanagan similar.
Yeah, we all had him in that same range. I got Joe Otting here actually because I actually don't think Sully's going to start. I think he's going to be the swing guy. I think they're going to put Craig at guard and start him, and Otting will start at center. It'll be Craig at right.
Yeah, that's fair. Next,
19.
I got Greathouse. I think if he stays healthy, all the practice reports and stuff that we're reading about, he's been cooking. So, and we know he can get off. So, hopefully this year he does. So I got him at 19. It's
a make or break year for that guy.
Yeah, he's got to bring it. He's got to stay healthy. He's got to bring it. But he can play. Yeah. So
he can earn a lot of money this year.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
He's making a lot of money. But yeah.
I
have Will Black at 19.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that low, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll be fine. But we'll see. I don't know if he's Joe Alt 2.0. We'll find out. I hope I'm wrong. But 19 is still pretty high, so we'll see.
Yeah. That's fair. I'm gonna cheat here a little bit. I got Anye or Mukum, whoever starts.
That's
all right.
I'm not sure who it's going to be yet, but whoever it slots in there, I think will be in this range. 18.
Christian Gray.
Tiana Gray, the other Gray.
I got Christian Gray at 17, so we're close. At 18, I got Ashton Craig.
Yeah, that's good.
17, I got Christian Gray. Who you guys got at 17?
I got Anye.
Sorry, Jerbs.
Right.
I have Porath.
You have the kicker.
Man.
I don't have either one of those guys on my team on my road.
My man.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I just think of we're gonna look back at look at the 2024 playoffs, how vital that was. If they have a kicker like that who's actually healthy, I just think it opens up a lot of more possibilities.
In all honesty, you have to have a good kicker and a good punter. I acknowledge that we need to be able to make our field goals when they come time. We need to be able to punt the ball and change field position. I understand the importance of them.
Thank you.
And that's all I'm going to say.
I understand your principle. I get it.
Yeah.
Look, and
I want to talk about football players, bro.
I hear you. The only thing I'm going to say on that is just real quick. I swear, if we want to win a national championship at some point in the playoffs, you're going to need to make a big kick. At some point, you're going to need to make a big kick, and we have someone that I can trust to do that now, and that means the world. 16.
I got Brew.
I have Bryce Young.
Spoiler alert, I got Brew way higher than you.
Yeah, I get it.
I got 16 Bryce Young, huh? Okay. All right. I got Mylan Graham here. I think he's gonna do. I hope he's the answer. It might take him a little bit of time. I don't think he's gonna come out of the gates firing on all cylinders, but I'm hopeful that by midseason he is the number 2 weapon next to Faison.
Okay.
15.
I got DJ McKinney.
I cheated on 15. Sorry. So I have Snead / Osbury because I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's right. Like, they're I got Williams here, and I think he's going to be vital for the offense. But what we're hearing about James and Young, I just feel like maybe he won't get as much of the timeshare that I initially thought. I think he's going to be really good. Not Jeremiah Love or Price, but good. So I got him at 15.
That's way low, in my opinion.
Well, I don't know. I think they're gonna play 3 or 4 running backs this year. So we'll see. I do like the kid. Yeah. It's not about his talent. I like the run. I think he's a good player. So I just think he's gonna be in a timeshare more than what we think.
Yeah, we'll get to that more later. I think that's way low, but that's fair. 14. Who you got at 14?
I got Craig, the center. We need him to play well. So got him, and I think he will, assuming he stays healthy.
I have Greathouse.
That high. Okay. You're bullish on him then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I just think he is kind of a unique skill set that they don't really have. He's just like a huge slot, which I think they need. And we've seen what he can do. He definitely just looks different right now. So I'm going to, buy the stock.
And I feel like he can kind of play any wide receiver position.
That's what I was going to say too. I feel like you play the boundary. If Gilbert or whoever's
I would not be surprised.
Doing it, they can put him out there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's true. I mean, I don't see him playing the field as much. But boundary certainly. All right, where are we at? 13? Yeah. I got. I'm sorry, 14. I have Bryce Young there. Okay. And that's more hopeful. I honestly, I'm kind of getting tired of hearing about him. If he doesn't produce this year, in terms of like, oh, he's going to blow. And then he does, like, my patience is thin on that shit. If he doesn't blow up this year, I'm moving on personally. I'm not listening to that shit for a 3rd year in a row.
Nope.
But so that's kind of more hope for me. 13. I got Will Black here. I hope that he earns a 13th spot. That it's a good thing for Notre Dame if he's that good.
I got McKinney here. I think this dude's gonna ball. I really do.
I know you've loved him from day one.
Yeah, I love this cat. So I think he's gonna ball.
Yeah, you have for sure.
And I have Gerby.
You must have him coming up too, Matt.
McKinney?
Yeah.
No, I had him back at.
He already did McKinney.
Oh, okay. My bad. All right, I thought he was okay. So who you got? You got Drake.
I think he's gonna be really good though. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Who did you pick here? I missed it.
I had Gerby Lambert at 13.
Oh, Lambert. Okay, cool.
All right. Well, that's a good segue. I got Lambert at 12, so we're right about on there. He's an impressive dude. I think he's going to have a good year. I really do.
Yeah, he's super good.
Yeah.
We're at 12?
Yeah, who you got at 12?
This kid probably should be higher, but I'm going to put him here. Schuler, and I love Schuler, but I got him at 12. And this speaks to Notre Dame's talent, right? Because most years I'd have Schuler probably in the top 7, but with this one, I'm going to put him at 12, and it's nothing against him. He's a hell of a player, and I think he's gonna play great this year, honestly. But I got him at 12.
Let's keep the snake going. I like that. I got him at 11.
Oh, all right. So we're close.
Yep.
Who do you got at 11, Rocks?
So first of all, I had Christian Gray at 12.
Oh, we missed. Okay.
We missed you at 12. I'm sorry,
Which
man.
I know
My
is
bad.
probably a little, for some reason, I think the boards just are not the biggest fan of him, but I think he's going to do great at nickel. I think I was reading on The Athletic that like NFL scouts think he is the perfect prototypical nickel. I'll trust them. We'll see. But then at 11, I have Brew, who I think is just a monster in a good way.
Yeah. I got Young here. I'm with KC that I'm tired of hearing about the talent, but he does have the talent though. So hopefully
Let's see
I'm
it,
hoping
man.
it transitions into the field.
Let's see it, man.
We have other group texts that people tell us how great he is, even though I have not personally seen great.
He's in that category with Will Black. He's in that category with Will Black, to where if those two guys,
if they hit,
ascend, if they ascend and they hit like they're expected to, that's a really good thing for Notre Dame's overall team.
Partridge can get it out of him, so I'm going to put him at 11. I think the coach matters, and I think he's going to do it this year.
All right, I got Schuler at 11. Like I said, he's
close.
He's solid. He's dependable. Yeah. Nothing more needs to be said there. Top 10. Here we go. Who you got at 10?
My boy Bowen Drake, captain of the defense.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I mean, he's just a baller, dude. I love this guy, and I don't feel like our boards talk about this dude enough either. He's the team leader on defense. He is.
Have you noticed that though, from like the last 10 years, like the middle linebacker captain who's just like never talked about, but he's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like they talk bad about him. And they're, we heard it about why can I forget the kid's name that went to Atlanta?
Bertrand.
Bertrand. Like people ragged on him all the time, and he was good, man.
Well, and the difference between these two is Bowen has all the stars that you next to his name. He had all the high school accolades you would want to see to make you salivate.
And he's an athlete. He's not just some slow dude. He's an athlete too.
And he's in the best shape of his life.
I love how he lets them know about it. I like players like that. I love that Georgia game where he was all up in their grill. We need more of that. So that's how I got Bowen here, and I love that dude.
All right, I got Knapp here.
Yeah, that's good.
I think Knapp's going to be really, really good. I have a hard time putting a guard anywhere like deep inside the top 10. Like he'll help, but I can't slot him at like 6. It's just too high for me for a guard. 9, I have KVA.
Yep. I got Black here. Got all the talent in the world, but he's green.
You got him high.
I do. I mean, I think he's up there. I think his talents is there, but we need him to be great. So we'll see. Well,
and for the record, Matt, before we get to you, sorry, real quick on KVA, the only reason I have him this low is because yeah. I mean, obviously he'd be a top 6, for sure if he was fully healthy.
Yep.
All right. Are we still snaking it?
9.
Okay.
Go ahead. You can do 9 and 8. You can do 9 and 8. Go ahead.
So Aeneas at 9 and then Faison at 8. I don't know. I don't have a lot of context. I think they're really good, and they're both going to be staples of the offense.
Well, you could argue they're the top 2 players on offense, other than the actual playmakers, the 2 playmakers on the offense.
Absolutely.
I have Knapp at 8. Just consistent, ton of minutes. Now he's at his natural position. I think he's going to be an All-American.
Yeah, that's a good point. He is at his natural position, and he could absolutely be an All-American. That's a fair point. And I might have him too low at 10. Like I said, I have trouble putting a guard there.
Yeah.
Where are we at? 8, right? Yeah.
We're at 7 now. Or did you give your 8?
I haven't given 8 yet. No, I have not given 8.
Give 8 and 7.
My 8 is Brew. I got him higher than both of you, I think, here. Honestly, this is as much hope as it is anything else. I just want to watch a defensive tackle get in there and bully motherfuckers. I just want to see somebody get pushed around from the middle of the I mean, there is nothing more satisfying if you really like watching football than watching a game get collapsed from the inside out. And I'm just praying that we have somebody that can do that. And so this is more a hope than it is anything else. 7, I got Faison. I think that he is going to, if he can stay healthy, I think he is going to eat this year. I think he's going to get close to 60-ish catches. I think he could approach 1,000 yards, 7-8 touchdowns. I think is totally in the realm of possibility for him here. And that puts him, deep inside a top 10 list for me.
I just don't understand how human beings can be so talented at 2 high-level Division I sports. Like, it just blows my mind that
he's like the college version of Dion and Bo.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy to me. But hey, good for him.
Yeah, he's
I mean, some people, like Odell Beckham, that dude could play golf, soccer, he could dunk a basketball. Obviously he was what he was at football. I think he could have been drafted at baseball. Like, he was just, some guys just have that ability. They just play a sport and they can do it.
This past fall, I was Dylan Faison. His high school was playing my former high school. It was like alumni night. I was there with a bunch of my friends, and Dylan Faison had, I think, like 4 catches for 4 touchdowns. I mean, it was like a joke. He was just absolutely shredding everyone. Like, that family is just, they're gifted.
Well, they say he's more athletic than the younger brother's more athletic than the older, right? So,
and all that said, I was listening to Irish Illustrated's podcast like last week or whatever, and when they were talking about people getting over recruited, Dylan Faison's name was in that group that they were talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're hearing, like, maybe he's just a little overwhelmed right now. I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious to see how his career ends up.
I think you'll get it figured out.
Everybody do 7? Is everybody gone with 7?
I have to do 7. I have Schuler 7.
I didn't do 7 either. Schuler? Yeah, I have Lambert here.
Okay. It's fair. 6, unless you want to expound on that. 6.
I got KBA here. I would have him higher. You already talked about it, Casey. I think talent-wise, he's one of the top 3 or 4 players on the team. But
for sure,
he does have the injury. We'll see how he comes back. But yeah, I got him at 6.
And he's the next factor on the defense. Yeah. He's a chess piece. If
but we just see him healthy. Is he fully healthy? He's gonna be ready to go. If he is, then he'll be higher than this. But I'll put him at 6.
If he is, I underrated him at 9.
Yep.
He's really good.
He is. Yeah.
I have Traore at 6.
That's fair. Yeah. Did you give your 6, Casey?
I did. It was. No, I'm sorry. I gave 7. 6. This is where I have Bowen. Like I said, he's the heart and soul of the team. He's going to be calling out the defense. He's in the best shape of his life. He's. I mean, he's going to be a massive impact.
Team got him for a reason. Yeah.
And if he goes down, it's a massive loss. He deserves a spot at 6 to me.
And the Irish boards need to recognize this kid more. He's vital to this team. I never see them talking about Bowen ever.
I didn't even know. I think it was Matt Freeman. I assume we're allowed to shout out other.
Yeah, shout him out.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, Matt Freeman's the man, but he. I didn't know that Bowen had he tore his hip or something like last year. And he played the whole year. Like, that's insane.
Tough as nails too.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you're absolutely right. We should be talking about him more. He deserves more credit.
He's going to get drafted by Pittsburgh or Baltimore and be one of those 3-4 linebackers that's 15-year pro, 9 All-Pros, watching 9 Pro Bowls. I could see it.
9 Pro Bowls out of him, huh? Okay.
I mean, that might be a little stretch, but you get what I'm getting at. Like,
I can see him. I could see him making 5 or 6 Pro Bowls in his career. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I can see it.
Yep.
5. Everybody do 6.
Yep. Probably my favorite player on the team, Tay Johnson. I love this cat. I love this dude. I actually wanted to put him at 1, but then I feel like people, I'd be a homer pick. He's my favorite player on the team. So I
have him at 5 too. I
think this dude could play himself into the first round. Like, if he has the season I think he's gonna have, I think he can play himself in the first round.
Yep.
I fully expect that. Yeah. I have I guess Snake. All right. I have Knapp at 5 and then KVA at 4. We don't need to expound on KVA. He's just the man. And Knapp is also I think he's next great Notre Dame offensive guard.
Yeah, he is. I hope Buffalo drafts him. I really do. I do, man. I hope Buffalo gets Knapp. I love it. I love that cat.
Yeah.
Who do you have? Where do we have? 4 or 5?
4. Yeah, we're 4.
Okay. Who do you got, KC?
I got Aeneas Williams here. at 4?
I got Faison.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Carr's going to have the year that we think he's going to have. Then Faison's going to have to cook.
And, and that's, to me, that's kind of in the same realm that I think of as with Aeneas Williams. I think if he's truly 1A, which it's not, or not 1A, but like 1, and everybody else is B or 2, 1 and B, I think that he is going to play a huge role. I think if he can stay healthy, I think that he is going to really solidify that keep the defense on. He's going to keep defenses honest. I think he's going to force defenses to not just drop 8 every time. If they play the pass every time, he's going to chew them apart.
And I think he'll be a weapon in the passing game too.
That too. That's a great point.
Yep.
Yes,
that's a great point. Yep. Who you got? 4. We already did 4. All right, I'll do 3. 3. I got Traore right here.
Same.
I have Tay Johnson at 3.
Yep.
There you go.
They all make sense. So who do you got at 2?
I have Leonard Moore at 2.
I have Leonard Moore at 2.
I have Carr at 2.
So I also I think Leonard Moore's a better player. I think Leonard Moore's
the
best player in football. But I just think from an impact, like Leonard Moore playing at his best versus CJ Carr playing at his best is that's the difference right there. If CJ Carr plays his best, they might win the title.
No, I get it. And I agree with you. But I just think Moore is more likely to be the best defensive player in the whole country than Carr is the best quarterback in the country.
Yeah. And that's fair. Here's how I look at it. And the reason I gave Carr number 1, all that's fair, but the reason I gave Carr number 1 is because if he goes down, it's a completely different team. If Moore goes down, it's not a completely different team.
They're not winning the national championship if Moore goes down, though, either. I'd say that for both of them. If you lose either one of them, I agree with you, Adam, to a degree that, yes, if if Carr goes down, we might not even make the playoff, right? But
if you think if you are as high on McKinney as you say you are, then can lose. Then we could lose more and still have a salvageable season.
You could have a salvageable season, but you're not winning the title. That's what I'm getting at. For us to win the title, Leonard Moore has to play.
Okay, if we lose Carr, are we winning the title?
No, if you lose either one of them, you're not winning the title. That's my point. They're both. You can't lose either one of them. And
I think Carr's got a bigger impact on the field for sure. And amazingly,
he plays quarterback.
He's actually kind of flying under the national radar, which is kind of insane to think about. He's projected.
He's getting a lot of.
Yeah, I think
we're talking about him left and right.
Everywhere I've looked, he's like anywhere between the 5th and 7th best quarterback in the country. Everywhere you look,
Dane Brugler had him as the 2nd, I think, or maybe 3rd.
I always see him in the top 3 or 4, right?
I never do.
Archie, maybe Minshew from Miami, and then it's usually him.
He's behind Mensa. He's behind obviously Moore. Oh my God! I just had him on the tip.
I think it's Arch. I feel like everywhere I'm seeing it's Arch, Moore, Carr.
Saying.
I never see Saying ahead of him.
Yeah, I think I'm
pretty
honest about Saying.
Yeah. When I look at mock drafts and stuff, Carr is always the 3rd quarterback taken.
Well, also
the kid from Oklahoma State has been ranked ahead of Carr.
Messamaker
has been. I'm telling you, man, look around.
But if you're just looking at college and stuff, I think it's fair to say Tristan, with what he's done compared to what Carr's done, is it fair to put Tristan ahead of him right now? Maybe not on the NFL.
Chambliss was the name I was thinking of. You're leaving
out
Chambliss too.
I'm
telling you,
it's a loaded quarterback class. You can make arguments for a lot of them.
I'm telling you, and which look, I'm kind of happy about it. I like. Maybe Carr comes back next year. Maybe.
I don't know.
Just also flew to South Bend just to hang out with Carr for a day. So I don't, you know what I mean? I think he's pretty high up on every national radar.
Yeah, and they're gonna love the DNA, the leadership skills. The NFL is gonna want this kid. So
yeah. I'm just saying, you'd think he'd be a top 3 quarterback.
But what I will say is, I think Leonard Moore will be drafted ahead of him. I do think that.
Which that's my case for CJ Carr to come back. If he's going to be the third or fourth quarterback taken at number 10, then come back next year and be number 1.
Oh, if you're still going first round
it's not,
in the top 10, that's not a. I mean,
no, it's not. But number 1 a year later is still a shit ton of money, and you're going to get paid for that year in college. It's not like it's a financial wash.
Well, let's just hope he plays himself into the first pick. That'd be
we'll see.
So on my list, I just went with who I thought was the best player, and I think Leonard Moore is a better player at his position right now than CJ Carr is at his.
I think that is fair. I went with Carr because I think he's got the biggest impact on the team. If we lose Carr, we lose the season. Period.
Teddy comes in and cooks. I love me some Teddy, bro.
I know you love you some Teddy. Just like I love me a kicker.
Teddy's time. Yeah.
You're ready he's ready for Teddy.
Teddy time. Yeah. I'm excited about the season.
Little teddy bear. All right. I don't think we have time for the game this week. We're running a little long. So you guys want to try to squeeze in a quiz, or
do you want to quiz us? Quiz us.
All right. Well, all right. We'll do it real quick.
We're giving Roggs the whole experiment or experience.
Let's see. All right. Okay. Can you see that?
Which 2025 quarterback nearly matched that line with?
All right. So here, I'll read it to you. Landry Jones of Oklahoma in 2012 threw for 4,272 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. Which 2025 quarterback had nearly the identically same stats?
Mayava?
I think it's Jaden as well.
You're both wrong.
Carson Beck. Okay.
No, that would be Carson Beck.
I thought he had less INTs in that. Okay.
No, that would be Carson Beck. Okay. Dalvin Cook rushed for 1,700 yards, 19 touchdowns, 7.4 yards a carry. Last year, which running back had almost the exact same stats?
Ahmad Hardy.
Yeah, it's either him or Lacey. I think it's Hardy.
Correct. So you're tied at 1. Sammy Watkins in 2013 caught exactly 101 passes for 1,464 yards and 12 touchdowns. Which 2025 receiver had almost the exact same stats?
Skylar Bell, Buffalo Bills.
Oh, man. These guys are all volume catchers. I'm going to go Wyatt Young.
It is Skylar Bell. That is.
I know my Bills, brother. I'm sorry, Roggs. I know my Bills.
No, dude, he's awesome. Yeah, that's great. Well, I don't know how he is now, but yeah.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be good for us too.
2-1. All right. Kuechly led the nation with 183 tackles, 10.5 TFLs, 1.5 sacks, and 3 picks. Which 2025 linebacker had nearly the same stats?
I think it's that Colorado State kid.
I have no clue.
Take a guess.
Let's do the Buffalo guy. Why not?
You're both wrong. NC State, Caden Forden.
Never even heard of him.
Way to go, NC State.
143 tackles, 10.5 TFLs, 3.5 sacks, and 2 picks. That's a good line.
Good shit, Caden.
Yeah. All right. Von Miller in 2009 had 17 sacks, 22 TFLs, and 4 forced fumbles. Which 2025 edge rusher led the nation in sacks and had similar stats?
I feel like Bailey.
You both go Bailey?
Yeah.
Correct. Jerbs is still up 1. Will Johnson, Michigan in 2023, helped Michigan win the national title. 27 tackles, 4 interceptions, including a pick 6 and 8 pass breakups. Which 2025 cornerback had nearly the same stats?
I feel like it's Christian Gray.
Oh, man. I think more at 4. So, yeah, let's go Gray.
It is Leonard Moore.
Oh, no kidding.
Wow, I was wrong.
Gray had more picks last year.
Yeah. No, Moore had 4. I think he had 2 in one game. Pretty sure. Roberto Aguayo, Florida State in 2013, kicker, made 21 of 22 field goals, 95.5% as a freshman on FSU's national title team. Which 2025 kicker won the Lou Groza Award with nearly the identical stats?
Peyton Woodrick.
Georgia Tech kid.
Oh, you're probably right. I'll take the Georgia kid.
You're both wrong.
Okay. Well, I have a story for
Tate
that.
Sandell of Oklahoma. So we're tied 2-2.
I think Jerb just beating me.
I'm up 1, I thought.
Oh no, 2-1. Yeah, my bad. Because you both got it wrong. Yep, you're right. All right, Drew Butler of Georgia, 2009, led the nation with a 48.8 yard punting average and won the Ray Guy Award. Which 2025 punter won the same award at the same school, averaging 45.2 yards per punt?
The same school, Brett Thorson.
Yeah, what the hell? Thanks, AI.
You think we're sniffing KC or what?
This is a test of how dumb you are. All right. Or how dumb I am, I guess. All right. AI got me there. All right. This is for, well, no, we got 2 more, I think.
Let's make this one for all the marbles.
Oh, no, this is for all the marbles. This is the last one. Malcolm Jenkins, Ohio State in 2008, won the Jim Thorpe Award with 57 tackles, 3 picks, and a sack. Which 2025 safety won the same award at the same, it did it again.
Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs.
That's stupid. All right. Well, I guess Jerv wins. I'll have to double check. See, that's what you get for trust.
Rogs won that one.
That's what you get for trusting AI.
What was the last one? Oh, this is the last one. Landry Jones.
No, that was the first one.
Oh,
it went back to the beginning. That was weak.
All right.
If we had more time, I'd run a trivia. I'd Google a trivia question for a tiebreaker, but it's all good.
We'll call it a tie. Rogs, thanks for coming on, brother. We went long, but we appreciate you. Thanks for coming on, showing your face. Yeah, man, great show. It's nice meeting you too.
Yeah,
it was
good insight.
A pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
all right,
we'll do it again.
We'll do it again. Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening. Please like, subscribe, share with all your people. It really does help. We really do appreciate it. Until next time, for the fans, by the fans, go Irish.
Go Irish.